So who doesn't want to be called a Googler? Who doesn't want to become a Google employee? More so, what if I tell you that the way to Google's employment might be dependent on your internship in Google? What if I tell you how to crack the internship at Google? In today's video, I will be discussing about how you can aim for getting an internship in Google, and you also need to prepare yourself. So how you should be preparing yourself to get into an internship at Google. So the agenda of today's video will be something like this. The video will be divided into two different segments. First, how you need to apply for these internships, and second, how you need to prepare for these internships. So these are the two different parts in which we divide our video today. And with that being said, let's get started. First part, that is how you can get this internship or how you can try getting hold of an internship at Google. The very first method is that to get an employee referral. That is, get a referral from an employee who's currently employed in Google and who's working for Google. If you get a referral for a particular internship from an internal employee, that is the best method. So, this employee can be known to you, someone whom you know, or he or she can be a complete stranger. Okay. Now, how you need to approach. Now, if you know someone, then definitely you give him your resume and you ask him to apply, he or she, whatever. But if you do not know someone and you do not have anyone who is in Google, then how can you approach strangers to refer you? This you can do from LinkedIn. And I've covered this entire thing in a separate video. I have put the link of that video in the description box down. You can go and you can have a look of all of it, and you'll understand how you need to approach strangers so that they help you refer for a certain internship or a certain job for that reason. This is the first method by which you can aim at getting an internship, that is the employee referrals. Okay. The second most common way is to apply directly from their online site. Whenever you go to the Google careers page, you will be finding the vacancies that are there for interns. Okay, on what technology they want an intern and for what duration. If everything matches, you can actually go in and just fill your data, your resume, and you can just create your own profile, and you can fill in your data, you can submit your resume there, and you can directly apply to their portal. While this is an easy method than approaching strangers, this method can actually take time because anyone who comes from employee referral gets a plus point because they have a greater chance of getting noticed rather than a person who has come from direct online application. So better try for the first one first, and if you do not get anything or do not hear anything from the other person, only then go for this direct online application on their careers page. Now the third and one of the most I would say it is a bit difficult, but you can also try this out, is cold emailing their HRs. Okay, so say for example, you have heard somewhere from some job site or some internship site or even LinkedIn, you've heard that there is this vacancy for interns and you want to apply for that internship. Or maybe you have heard something from a LinkedIn post of someone that there is a vacancy or they are requiring some interns or they are opening up for some internships. Then what you can do is you can connect with or you can contact the HR just directly through a cold email. Now, cold emailing is something wherein you have not interacted with the HR and you have just directly sent your resume and your maybe cover letter and your will to join in this internship. While cold emailing can often go unnoticed, it can also give you the chance of getting selected because it is dependent on one thing, and that is how you craft your email. So where HRs receive a lot of such emails, if your email is well crafted and you have given the correct subject line, you have a good resume and you have a good cover letter attached to it, then your chances from even getting selected from cold emailing also increases a lot more. So these are the three different methods by which you can try to get hold of an internship in Google. Now we come to the second part as to what you need to or how you need to prepare. So the very first thing or the very first step as to how you should approach is that you need to start your preparations fairly early. Now, when I say fairly early, what I mean is that you can start preparing for Google internships from your first year or maybe your second year, and you need to be, because there are a lot of things that you need to learn. So the step one or the step zero, I would say, is that you actually start preparing from the very beginning. Okay, step one or the first step towards this is going to their careers page for the first time and knowing what are the different types of internships that Google offers and what is the responsibilities or what are the skill sets that they expect their interns to hold. Okay, So you can go to their careers page and you can see from the vacancies on the interns that what are they expecting, what the job description looks like, what are the skills that they want, and you can note them down and you can start preparing on that basis. Okay, in the very beginning, in the first or second year, even going through the careers page, you might not actually understand or actually have that complete knowledge of which sector you want to devote your career towards. So that is pretty understandable, pretty genuine, but there are some of the very common things that actually Google expects from its interns, and those are the first being the knowledge of any technology. Coding knowledge or coding skill should be there. So you should be an expert of, say, Python or Java or whatever language, or it should be something that is currently in the market, but you need to pick up one technology or one language, and you need to build your confidence in that language, so that when a coding question or when a question to code is put in front of you, when you are in those internships and a coding question is posed in front of you, you have a particular language with which you are well versed and in which you can actually write your code or write the logic of the code. So that's why you need to be very thorough and very pretty well versed with any one of the coding languages. Now the next thing that you should be knowing is about the data structures and algorithms. Now this is for the critical thinking or for the logical reasoning bit of it. You have to have this ability of critical thinking, and you need to know what data structures are, what algorithms are, what you need to have a good grip on your DSA. You need to know a lot about linked list, trees, and those things. You need to have your confidence there as well. Not to forget, the third thing that should come is your communication skills. Now Google is one organization where soft skill or communication skill is also counted or is also given as much importance as your technical skills are given. So you need to be able to communicate properly, you need to be able to make the interviewers understand what you want to say, and you need to have a good communication skill. Or the last thing that you need to take care of is the aptitude. Now aptitude and reasoning are some things that are very essential, and Google's interviews are a proof that they are very they want people to use these DSA concepts in some aptitude questions. They ask questions that actually test your critical thinking a lot, so you need to have a good grip on your aptitude as well. Now these four are the major things that you need to get hold of, and you need to have a good grip, good understanding, and confidence, so that you are able to go and crack that interview. Your step 2 will be learning all of these, but after you have learned all of them, how do you know that you are now very you are well skilled and well versed? There are a lot of books from where you can get some problems and you can solve them. Not to forget, there are a lot of online websites such as HackerRank, CodeChef, HackerEarth. So you can also go and you can do your problem solving skills, you can put them down, you can solve those problems, and you can get an understanding of whether you are able to now solve them or not. And if you are very good, if you are not, then you need to prepare yourself further. So following these 3-4 steps that I've said will actually train you to get an internship in Google, and also it will make you strong in your concepts. But you need to start early, and you need to have a lot of patience, because the preparation will actually take a lot of it. So I hope that today's video has helped you know or get a greater understanding of how you need to approach for internships, what steps you need to follow. If you liked today's session and if you found that today's video was useful to you, don't forget to hit the like button. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you have any other queries, or if you want me to cover any other organization for which how you need to prepare and stuffs like that, put them down in the comment section, and I'll come again tomorrow with another such video. Till then, stay tuned to CareerQ. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.